Welcome on down to the atrium.
I can't let y'all do that.
Oh,
there we go. This is nice. I ain't gonna lie. This is nice. I'm loving the floor. Okay. So who's gonna give me a tour?
All right, I'll give you the tour.
Okay.
So, welcome on down to the atria.
Okay.
Cranberries and East Windsor's premier event space.
I'm loving it. I'm loving the floors first and foremost.
Newest in New Jersey.
Is all the setup in house?
Yeah.
Y'all already know what it is now. We are in where? Let the people know.
East Windsor.
There you go. Let them know the name. Let them know the place. What are we doing? What are we doing with?
We're at the atria here. We're giving our boy Brian a tour. Atria in East Windsor, New Jersey.
That's it? Premier.
Our premier event.
There we go.
Number one event.
There we go.
East Windsor. I'll try to leave the door open for my man here.
Not bad. I'm all about just riding the bridge.
Oh my God, guys, I'm super excited. Just got off the flight from Atlanta. Went to Philly, took the Uber to Jersey just to check out my people. See this beautiful, y'all see the setup. First and foremost, can we pan to the left, pan to the right?
Let me make it just a little bit better.
He's gonna make it just a little bit better. We got the beautiful setup. We got the balloon garland. I'm not gonna lie, they're showing off. They're showing off, respectfully. They're showing off. I gotta get a little tour. I have a lot of questions. I'm not even gonna lie. Can I ask a lot of questions? I got a lot of questions today that I gotta ask. They just came off we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit. They just came off a crazy month. We're gonna talk about it. He said he got a surprise.
Oh no, we don't have.
We don't have a surprise? Surprise pending. Surprise coming soon. All right, cool. So we got boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 round tables. Give me the tour. If I was a prospect walking through, booking a venue in Jersey at the Atria, and I want to go ahead and book a venue.
Well, tell me, what brings you into the space today?
I'm looking to have a baby shower. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to have a baby shower. Me and my fiance are expecting.
Oh, congratulations.
I appreciate it. I truly appreciate it. So, you know, we're just looking for something nice, smooth. I saw some great reviews online. I saw that you guys are the people to talk to. So I was like, I had to book a tour. Yeah. I saw you guys about like 6 months time, you know. You know, that's on me. That's on my, I focus on work, focus on business, but I'm trying to pick up the move. But I like what I see.
I love
what I see. Show me around. Show me around. I like it.
Welcome. Cool. I'm gonna show you around in a moment. First, I gotta get a couple details.
Okay, please. Yeah.
Cool.
Of course.
So baby showers, we love those. We got one coming up next week.
Okay, I like it.
Now, what date are we looking to have for your event?
I'm looking at maybe like early September.
Ooh, that's a popular month.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a date in mind?
I'm thinking maybe like the second, third Saturday, if possible.
We're going to check, make sure we have that available.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. Cool.
And are you more of a daytime baby shower person or evening baby shower person?
My family's Caribbean. They're probably gonna do evening.
We love those.
You feel me? You feel me? I don't think anybody's getting out of bed in the morning. Don't think they're doing that.
Until the morning though.
For sure.
So third Saturday, that's booked.
Okay.
Now the second Saturday, we got a couple inquiries on that day.
Okay.
There's no deposit. You here today is a first come, first serve basis.
Okay.
So let's talk about it.
Okay, yeah, please.
Do we have a theme in mind for your baby shower?
She's been showing me these things on Instagram, like barely can wait or whatever. I don't know.
Big teddy bear?
Yeah, I'm like, just
we're familiar.
Show me where to pay.
Okay.
I'm not ready.
All right, we can barely.
I love it.
Definitely something we can do.
Okay, I'm seeing this setup. Did you guys do this?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did.
You guys did this entire setup.
This is.
So if I book the venue, I can come in and just have everything done.
Fully done, taken care of.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I'm definitely looking for something like that. Okay. And I see that you guys have this setup over here. You guys, like, if I was to come and book the venue, I could get like the chair. I can get the numbers. I'm presuming this is probably for a Sweet 16 or something.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
So everything is fully customizable
Okay.
for you. The color scheme. Whether you want a white throne chair, a black throne chair, whatever it is, like you said, we can barely wait. So we're thinking blues, browns, tans.
Yeah, you got it right on the money. Like that's the whole Pinterest mood board right there. Okay, I see you guys also have like the food stations. Do those come with the venue?
They do.
So we don't have to like bring our trays or those wire racks or anything, those ghetto stuff. Wow.
So what our clients really love is the fact that we actually don't require you to book with any specific restaurant.
Okay.
So you have the freedom to either have your Caribbean family cook whatever y'all need to cook, or cater, and then we have the chafing dishes for you.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it.
Provide that for you. The only thing it's gonna cost is I want to play the food at the party.
Okay. Okay. I think we can make them. My mom gonna offer that anyway. It's all good. I'm loving this chair. Do you guys have like the double one too, or is like the single one, or is like options? How does it work?
So depending on the package that you have, we can definitely provide you with the double one if you need it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so there's options and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. I love it. I see you guys have these. Talk to me about this this tablescape, because this tablescape is gorgeous. I love these plates. I love these centerpieces. You guys, this included in the package, or how does that work?
So this is included in this decor package.
Okay.
So the setup you see here is for 64 people.
Okay.
So we have 64 seated, 70 standing.
Wow.
And just depending on how big your family is, we can do 6 per table. Right now it's 8 per table. So
okay.
Definitely included. You have the option of gold or clear.
Wow.
And then the color scheme again. If we're talking about We Can Barely Wait, we'll probably do something similar with the champagne tablecloths, maybe some light blue.
I love these tablecloths.
And then we'll customize the centerpieces to that event.
Wow. And you guys, like, I can just walk in and this is just done.
It's done.
Yeah,
You walk in and you party. And that's what you worry
So
about.
like the event that's happening, I presume you guys have an event today.
Yeah.
They're just walking in. I already see you guys got the flowers and stuff like that. That is amazing.
And let me add a little bit to the fire.
Okay.
So as you see the room right here, we got our family are sitting side here. There's a lot of dance floor area right here. One cool thing about this venue is we have 2 thermostats.
Okay.
So when the family's over here chilling, they don't want to be cold. We don't keep it as cold in temperature. And then when you get on the dance floor, you 2-step and you 3-step and you feel the AC on you, so you're not sweating.
Okay.
So it's parties on the vibes, it's parties on the decoration, it's parties on the field.
I love that it's separate because, a lot of times you got, the aunties and uncles, they might want to sit down, have a plate, whatever, and then you still got a lot of dance floors. I'm not seeing that in a lot of venues, so I'm really glad that when I'm coming here, I can definitely see that. I see you guys also got the uplights, you guys got the drapes, and all those are just part of the venue?
Yes, that is.
Wow.
So that comes with all the packages. So again, we'll have those blues, the tans, the creams. We'll have probably the blue lights up on the side. I can actually set that up for you now, so you
oh, look at me talking shit.
Bravo, bravo.
Damn, the remote played me then.
The remote played me is crazy.
The remote played me. You want to come back on? No?
I love the difference in the centerpieces. Like, I love that you have the triple one over here, then you have the candelabra over here. I like that. I like that.
Just gotta switch it up, give every table its own unique vibe.
Okay.
Each one just, you want to feel special, even if you're at whatever table you're at. You're special.
Yeah. Now, coming out of the tour for a quick second, right? Stepping outside of the tour real quick, right? I guess when people ask about, hey, I want this type of theme or whatever the case may be, do you guys like show them portfolio, or is it just more so kind of like leave it up to their imagination?
So we'll generally show them what we have.
Okay.
And things that we have done, and then tell them, we will customize it. So we haven't done We Can Barely Wait yet here. I just feel weird about taking someone else's, like, we can do something like this, but I wouldn't want to show it and say like, oh,
Why don't you do a style shoot?
We've done a few. We haven't done Barely Wait yet.
Okay.
We can put that in there.
Yeah, I think like style, like that's like the best decision I ever made for those. Like if you notice a recurring theme just kind of keep coming up, it enhances it so much. Like the first, which is why we still keep the page open, Experience Mannequin. The first couple shoots that we did, those weren't actual real events. Like we have like a Simone Serendipitous 60th, which was a milestone birthday. We have like a hot air balloon baby shower for a boy thing. You okay? But yeah, I know that style shoots definitely, I mean, I know we probably talked about this a ton of times or whatever the case may be, but especially when you see a recurring theme like Safari, Barely Can Wait, color palettes, like the more style shoots you can have, the better.
Yeah,
the better for sure.
So what we've been requested the most so far is what are we doing next week?
Baby in Bloom.
That.
Baby in Bloom. What is that?
That is like flowers.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did a style shoot like that because that's what we've been requested.
Okay.
But we haven't really had people come in really much with themes. So we pitched themes, and most people so far are like, color scheme.
Right.
So we definitely do need to get some other baby shower ones in. Our last one we just did was a first birthday. So
okay.
that one was cool.
Yeah. Even if it's like And the reason I guess I'm so big on this is just because even if, like, for example, like I've never been requested for that same color palette of the Simone Serendipitous 60th that I did in like our first. I'll go ahead and just pull it up. But the thing about it is just it let people know the type of caliber of work that we can go ahead and do. So it's obviously it's a lot difficult when people are just like, all right, cool, like I'm up to imagination or whatever the case may be. But when they can see the caliber of work, they're just like, okay, cool, like I trust it. It just kind of goes back, like kind of going here. Like if I scroll all the way down, this is like a couple years ago. This was not a real event. This was not a real event, right? So like all the balloons and everything like that, we did all the rentals and whatnot. I had a professional photographer come through. You can pull up videographer. You can see what we on. You know what I mean? All the stuff and whatnot. So like that wasn't a real event, but when the minute we started doing things like this, people were like, "Oh, nah, I fully trust you. Like I want that. Like give me that." You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just a color palette, like, "Oh yeah, I just want something blue, purple, and silver or whatever the case may be, but I like the quality of your work." You know what I mean? So it just increases the perceived likelihood of achievement. You know what I'm saying? The more style shoots, the better. You know what I mean? And especially as you're building up your inventory, because I'm sure you guys are building up your rentals and stuff like that, you want to display those things. Because it's one thing to say, hey, we have square pedestals versus, okay, this is how we used it for a first birthday or a baby shower or this or that, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? So I have some questions. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm on new pants.
Okay.
I'm trying to just figure things out.
Feel you. I have very little experience in that realm.
Me too.
Same, you know what I mean? Same. Okay, cool. So number one, you guys just came off a really big month. Okay. Then the number to exact, I believe about 10,807.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are 3 of the biggest needle movers that you realized from that month? Well, some 3 of the biggest things that just stood out to you that enabled you to kind of hit those kind of numbers as a fresh venue as well.
I would say urgency. Like when they come in, letting them know and tell everybody, like, you know,
I love that.
3
I love that
for that date. So if you want to be the one, be the one.
I love that.
And you know, not for nothing, that's true. Like we had 2 people in here early this month or last month booking for the same date at the same time. Like he's over there getting their deposit and she's like, this is the date I want this time. I'm like, they booking it right now. So definitely stressing that urgency, utilizing the notes on Instagram saying, you know, we got 3 inquiries on this date and it's the last Saturday in June. So we want it, right? So outside of that, he'd be doing the tour, so I'll let my man
being set up, right? Like if you came in here and this ain't done, you know, those are still being painted on the floor. I gotta leave it up to your imagination. That's a battle I don't want to fight.
Yeah.
So, you know, just being able to be ready, event ready during the tours.
Yeah.
So I can show you really what we got going on, what we can do. That helped. And
it's so crazy that you mentioned that because we just to kind of like kick off the series of tours that we're doing this month. I had done one at Terrion's again, from 612. And he asked me, he's just like, Brian, have you ever come into this venue and not seen this venue set up? And I'm like, now that I think about it, no. There's a lesson to be learned there. Like you can't risk that. Even if it's from the last party, hey, we're cleaning up, but we just left that up there.
Yeah.
It always helps with the sales. People like, oh, they have this, they have that, because some people, they don't know. So that's 2. What would be the last one?
Biggest needle mover, customer service.
Okay.
Be nice to people.
Okay.
There's a line between give them what they want and give them what they need. You know, don't be too giving, but like really, they're talking to you, they buy you, they want to trust you. Yeah. Not just a venue. Because I don't want to say there's a lot of venues, but you know, to them to really buy you, to understand you, see where you're coming from. The
person behind the product.
Exactly. So
100%.
I'd say being personable and just excellent customer service.
So now flipping the question on its head, and I want to start with Miss Amina, right? What would you guys have done differently?
Starting?
No, like coming off the last month, this is how things went. This is what I know now. What would you guys have done differently, if anything at all?
Just more focus on making sure that we are getting the content, the information out. Okay. This past month, we were not doing as well as we could have done. I can definitely say that. Like we're getting posts out every day, but hitting that 3 mark every single day, I don't think we've been hitting it the way we really could. Okay. So that definitely just would help a lot. Yeah. And then we're looking for our recurring event And locking that in definitely would help, I would say.
Okay.
So we have a dance studio who did reach out to us. So we're going to reach back out to them and see what's going on. There was a rep who reached out for the studio.
I think they might be here to check out the trees.
Reaching out back to the rep and saying, hey, what's up with your girl? Where's she at? Give us the information, put us together, let us connect, because that would definitely be helpful.
Okay. I love it. Would you add anything to that?
No, I think that was right on the nose.
Okay.
You know, just being consistent.
Okay. So now kind of switching gears for a second, right? Walk us through kind of like, obviously last month, a lot of more inquiries came through, a lot more bookings came through. Walk us through that booking process for you as more or less newer venue owners. Was just like, okay, cool. When somebody inquires, book, maybe some nerves that come up or whatever the case may be, things that you've kind of conquered now that are just like, all right, cool, this is easy, this is light. Obviously tours are like, you guys are doing it left, right, and center. So I mean, talk to me about that process. Somebody inquires, whatever the case may be.
I would say that process was a little bit like figuring out our flow, figuring out the adjustments for the automations. We had some people say like, y'all reminded me too damn much. So like just really trying to figure out, taking that constructive criticism from the clients, thanking them for it, and letting them know, okay, we're gonna update that, no problem. And really finding what works for your clientele in this area and for us. That's one thing for sure.
I literally wish that somebody had handed me something like this when I was trying to figure this all out. So I'm giving it to you 100% for free. It is a free live training called Find, Fund, and Fill Your Very Own Event Space Business, and it's linked in the description below. It covers the entire framework, how to find the right space, stack the funding, and fill your calendar with paying clients. Go ahead and register, come to the training, and implement what you've learned. And if you want more than just the training, on the next page, there's a way to actually book a call with my team. We're gonna sit down with you, go through all your goals and what challenges that you run into. And if we feel like we can genuinely help, we'll walk you through exactly what it looks like to work with us. Now let's get back to the video.
Okay.
Yeah, really getting them in the door, finding out the flow, the reminders. But once they're in here, it's all about just connecting and being honest.
Yeah.
And as far as like handling any objections or crazy things they have that would prevent them from being a client.
Yeah.
But overall, I think like once they're in the door, it's all I got to do is figure out what exactly you're looking for or solve your problem.
How do you guys feel that you've kind of changed from the first time you've done an open house tour to now? What has kind of changed? Because I know I spoke to Terry on a little bit about that.
Yeah.
You guys, something that you guys were actively working on. So shout out to you about that. But how would you describe that change, that trajectory, that process?
First tour, damn. Who was our first tour? Like, what was that like?
That was Danielle with Isabella. That was before half of this was even done. The floors were still concrete.
Was it somebody like you knew or?
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was somebody from the area. Really being able to paint the picture.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Paint the picture because the floors were concrete.
Yeah.
Like she's like, I can't put two and two together. So I'll try and come back when you guys are fully built out, and I would rather not save 40% and come back. So just the ability to paint the picture, the ability to have a repertoire to show, when maybe painting the picture is lacking a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that has been the biggest thing.
That's
because there's not many other venues around this area.
Okay.
They have the Cranberry Manor. They have
Hey, don't name drop. We ain't giving people no free press.
Like
That's
bar.
not even a venue. That's
a bar.
Housing village.
Oh.
I'll be naming it wrong. It's a bar. They got a bar up there, a restaurant over there, and we've had feedback from the community saying like, I'm not happy. I'm paying per person, and I really wish I would have just did something like this. Your date is in 2 weeks and we booked. Sorry, but come back for your next event. We got you. Right? So really understanding what is around and understanding like you said you want somewhere close to home and ain't nothing else close to home. We right here. So being able to lock that in and let people know like we already know what the community here in East Windsor have been doing for the last 10 years because clients have come in and told us. So being able to utilize that for, okay, where else are you looking? Are you trying to drive 40 minutes from home?
Oh, wow.
Right? So no, okay, because we know the other place is like more wood or, you have kind of like a gymnasium type feel. So this is bright, this is vibrant, this is something that you have for an extended amount of time that you don't have to rush, right? And you're getting a lot more for the same money.
Okay.
Just knowing the
It's so interesting that you mentioned. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on that, Anthony, as well. But it's so interesting because kind of like actively listening to the things that you mentioned in terms of the content, painting the picture. I'm kind of noticing that a lot of the success is attributed to more so how well people can visualize the actual event. So it's like the closer you can get to that, because a lot of people it's kind of like the difference between marketing and sales, right? It's like, okay, cool, I can like handle objections, or I can just more so say, hey, look, listen, this is what your event's gonna look like on the front end. So by the time they do come in, they're already pre-sold.
Yeah.
So a lot of what you're saying is just like, it just goes back to painting that full picture for sure. Yeah. Anything you would add to that?
I'd say I'd double down on painting the picture.
Okay.
And when she was talking about before this was all done, we can get a camera in here. I can show you what it looked like. Pull up. This is what the venue looked like.
Oh, wow.
Prior to us stepping inside. So if there's a video, I guess the internet down. But concrete floors, that's all dingy. This is like...
Definitely tough to see it right at that point. And you guys kept the lighting? Okay.
And like there was all rebar and stuff on the floor, cracked eggshell walls. There was like ceramic or porcelain tiles over here. There was just... It was a whole mess of things going on. And when I show people this to what it is now, they're like, wow.
But it's good that you have that. So people are like, yo, this place came a long way. You know what I mean?
We've even had people come in that are like, yeah, I was kind of following you from the beginning. And I saw, you know, the journey and the transition. I'm like, yeah,
that's so important. Document the process.
Yeah.
You're building fans and you don't even realize.
Yeah. That's how we got one of our events.
Yeah.
The other people in the community too, they know this used to be a dry cleaner. So they're like, oh, before we got here, the windows were open. They were using this as storage and just had like whatever over here. So everybody knew what it looked like. Coming in and seeing the transformation, you know, they're just wow, they are.
And it motivates them to book because they're just like, yo, this is something that's part of the community. That's so dope. Okay, next question. I want to take it back to the beginning. Before you guys were venue operators, before we were the Atria, who was Anthony? Who was Amina? Tell us about that.
So who is Anthony? Prior to this, I was doing insurance.
Okay, I remember.
I was, working from home, trying to get my foot in somewhere, trying to build a name, trying to build a good business. And, now here we are.
Okay. Short and sweet. I like it.
I am a pharmacist.
I remember.
A little bit of a psychopath. Like I just have my hands in everything and anything, arts and crafts, different types of events. So before Event Space, I was doing performing arts for different, like just let's say open mic nights, performance events, just different things like that.
True creative.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
And just
if she lived in New York, she'd live in like Bushwick or Williamsburg or something like that.
That's what I did. That's where I did most of my stuff was in Bushwick.
You feel me? That's where all the hippie creatives are.
Yeah. So I am a creative at heart. I'm a pharmacist by trade. My mama said I had to. Caribbean people.
Real.
But I love them both, and I'm excited to just be doing something different and being on the other side of events where I know that I can actually do this for a while.
Yeah.
It's not something that I have to use my body for every single day. So it's something that is a little more sustainable.
Now, you guys are obviously coming from solid careers, right? What made you even want to look at something different for a change?
Because I'm crazy.
That's
I looked at him and was like, you know what? I saw this the other day. Let's do an event space. Let's open an event space. And it's because my mind doesn't work on one track. Like, yes, it's a solid career, but that's not really what I want. Something for myself that I can enjoy. And I enjoy this. Like, I enjoy putting together these things.
I can tell.
People to have a good time. We spent last night doing the centerpieces together, and that was fun for me. Like, it is enjoyable. So ultimately, like, I can go to work, I can get paid, or I can get paid to do something that I enjoy, that brings enjoyment to other people, and that people will remember us for. Like, we're making connections with people in the community all the time. Like, you're Brian. Terrion.
I am Brian. Been Brian.
Terrion had told us, had mentioned to us during one of the meetings, like, being in this space gives you the opportunity to bless other people in ways that you would never even know.
Yeah.
Last weekend we helped an old lady home. They had a silver alert out for her.
Silver alert? What is that?
That's like an Amber Alert for old.
Like a missing person thing?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And just because we were here in the space, we were able to help that family, like obviously outside of this, but like that felt good. That was an adventure that we went on together, which was really cool for us. But you know, it was also really rewarding to see the family like, oh my God, thank you so much.
Did they find her?
We brought her home. We drove her home.
We came outside at like midnight.
How'd you find her?
She was just parked.
Bro.
And she like, I'm gonna just wait here till the morning. And like, it's midnight.
She's like, oh.
So
was she like?
She was old.
Yeah.
I think she was starting to get some Alzheimer's, dementia.
Gotcha. So she didn't really know what was going on.
No, it didn't seem like it. So we was in 2 cars. We just said, what's your address? She led one car.
That's so scary.
We kind of sandwiched her in. Yeah, she was driving. She was cruising. A nice 15-minute drive took 40, you know, no biggie.
Yeah. But it's so scary because like, damn, like that's somebody's mom. Like,
yeah.
yo, if my mom was like that, I'd be flipping.
I was like, well, imagine that was your grandma.
Yeah, like.
We were supposed to have been gone, but I got in a creative flow and I was like, nah, I gotta finish this, I gotta do this.
Right.
And I was just having a good time. And that led to us being able to help that family. And it's like, you know, we're of service in so many different ways.
Yeah.
It feels good.
And it's so crazy that you mentioned that because like, I know going back to Tyrion, shout out my guy, Mr. Whitlock, you know what I mean? But it goes back to, actually, I'm gonna stay on this side so we can get the sign in the background. Yeah, let's stay on this side.
Need to be lit up.
It's bright outside. It's bright outside. But it kind of goes back to, like, Tyrion says this thing a lot of times, like, of putting yourself in position. Mm-hmm. It's like that person would not have been able to be helped. They would have not been able to maybe even make it home if you guys were not here. If you guys didn't take that step, right? This would have still probably been an old dry cleaner or whatever the case may be. But because you guys made that decision, it just spreads the blessing so many times over. That's so crazy. So, okay. So I got a couple more questions, right? So what does a calendar look like when you first started versus now? And I don't mean just calendar in terms of bookings. I mean like you guys as operators. Like what does time look like? Schedule look like from before, from insurance and pharmacy to now operators? What does that schedule look like?
Eat, sleep, breathe events.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
So it's like we'll wake up. So I work some shifts in the evening, some shifts in the morning. If I work in the evening, we're here in the daytime. We go home, cook lunch. I go to work. He come back here.
What he be cooking is good.
Everything.
That's good.
That's excellent. I be cooking.
He be chefing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then vice versa. If I'm working in the morning, he's either here or he's taking care of like admin stuff.
Okay.
After work, we'll either meet here or I'll go home and then we'll come back here.
Okay.
So 2 parts to every day. Starts here, and sometimes it ends here too. For him, it starts and ends here. So
something like that.
What would you add to that?
No,
what's that flip side? What's that side look like? Because I know you guys are doing some divide and conquer somewhere.
Sometimes, yeah. Like when she goes to work, if it's a evening shift, that means we're both free in the morning. Okay. So we'll spend that time as our together time, and our together time is usually let's handle business here.
Real?
Or, you know.
Tell me about that. Now we are in a family business.
That was going to be added to your previous question. Of why we did this was like, yeah, we want to do something we love, but like we can also do something together. Yeah, you know, we spend some time here. Sometimes we get the sock and bopper gloves and really got to let off steam. Sometimes we're having a real good time setting up the charger plate, setting up the decoration.
Wow. I don't know if y'all know about them Rock'em Sock'em. I don't know if y'all know about that. If you do, shout out my 90s babies. Like, I don't know if y'all know about that.
Oh, man.
Some days be a little rougher than others. But
okay.
Like, we be in here yapping.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
We'll sometimes put on an audio book and just be doing our thing. Sometimes we're in here talking about, like, find ourselves talking about Dragon Tales one day. How? I don't know.
So I think Anthony, you were telling me about more so like the family business dynamic. You guys wanted to come in. You guys wanted to do something together. Yeah. How has that been? What's the calendar look like? Managing that, it's a different dynamic now.
It is, you know, it's gotten relatively more consistent based on the days. So the days she leaves in the afternoon to work, we'll be here, or home, handling here, and then she'll go to work and I'll do the tours and I'll handle everything that's here.
Okay.
On a day that she'll work the morning shift, she's home at like 6-ish o'clock. That is, we'll come down here, we'll handle the evening tours together, or start setting up for Saturday's event. We want to have it done by like Wednesday-ish.
Who likes doing tours more?
We both like doing the
Okay.
tours.
Yeah.
He does them more because he's more available.
Okay.
The last couple months, I've been kind of just so I'm like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Go ahead.
Well.
So it's kind of hard to say because this all happened at the same time. But we're both yappers. Coming from insurance, I was in insurance with him for a while.
I remember,
Coming from insurance, that's what we had to do, and we were selling something completely different than we're gonna have a great time, right? Yeah. So having to build that rapport and convince somebody that you're gonna spend this money for something more morbid, right?
Yeah.
Is something that we've had to do in the past. So just learning how to flip it for this industry has made that relatively easy, and we're relatively comfortable with it.
Now, before we keep going, I want to give you something that I put together, and it's a free live training called Find, Fund, and Fill Your Very Own Event Space. Now, the link is in the description right now. It walks you through how to find the right space, how to stack the funding so you're not coming out of your own pocket, and how to fill your calendar with paying clients so that the venue essentially pays for itself. And after the training, if you want hands-on support, there's an option to book a call with my team. We'll go through your goals, talk through what's gotten in the way, and if it's a good fit, we'll show you exactly how we can help you moving forward. I'll talk to you soon.
I think we both enjoy it. We're both a couple yappers. So.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes we tag team on the clients and they get
Fair.
both of us.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything that you feel that you're actively working on now that you guys are dividing and conquering it, in terms of like, hey, I want to really excel in this part of the business. I want to really excel in that part of the business, or I want to see myself grow here. Is there anything that's kind of like on your radar with that?
Definitely getting the flips done a little faster.
Okay.
Just
between events on the same day.
Well, this will be our first one.
Okay.
But I'm like throughout the week.
I feel like y'all are gonna hate it. That's just me though.
Well, the second one is a venue only, praise the Lord. So
okay.
It won't be too horrible. But just flipping from whatever we were doing last weekend to setting up for this weekend.
Yeah.
With the hustle and bustle, like we've been house hunting also this last few months, so it's been really crazy. And so maybe that's kind of a part of it. Once that settled down, then maybe we'll have a better kind of handle on things.
Okay.
But flipping, so like you see the centerpieces are pink. This is still from last weekend's event.
Okay.
So ideally, these centerpieces would have been done Tuesday night, Wednesday.
Okay.
We were out looking at houses on Tuesday.
Right.
Finding a better streamline for that.
Okay.
Definitely would be helpful. And then understanding our setups and how we have them and want them, not having so much variety. Like we'll have maybe 3 or 4 options, and that's what the options are. Instead of we could do this, and this, right? Like sometimes we'll have the backdrops here, which is where the backdrop was last weekend.
Okay.
Sometimes we'll have it up against this wall. Last weekend we had 4 on this side, 4 on that side, and the whole center was open. So just really sticking to the 2 or 3 main options that work.
Yeah.
And those are the options.
Yeah.
So it can just be automated.
Yeah.
Basically.
But speaking about time management, because you mentioned something so key, like, hey, look, listen, we're house hunting, expecting, building a family, building the business, all these different things, right? Now, obviously, there's a lot of people who use obligations as a reason to not do something, whatever that something is, go back to school, start a business, whatever the case may be, right? But unfortunately, it detracts and it eats away at time, because then you realize you're 5, 10, 20, 30 years older and you never started because it was never the right time. So as two obviously younger people who are in the business, who are house hunting, who are building a family, things of that nature, how do you guys look at, what is your ideology around time management and getting shit done?
Just gotta do it. Like,
we could be better, but it gotta get done.
Yeah.
So
procrastination, like even just things like for me is I be hitting snooze, getting out the bed. It's just like, just get up, right? So it's like you just gotta do it. So you prioritize what either will take the longest or depending on how I feel sometimes, it's what is the easiest thing to get done.
Okay.
And so sometimes I go for the hardest thing, sometimes I go for the easiest thing, but whatever it is, you gotta do it.
Wow.
Right? It may be easier to say, okay, I can knock these 5 things off real quick. Boom, boom,
I saw her
boom,
like
boom.
20 seconds ago.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Ooh, y'all know it is.
In uniform too.
You know what's so crazy? I was thinking about wearing my uniform and I was just like, oh, let me not.
Hello.
What's up? Oh, y'all already know what it is. This is the one and only Mrs. Tanisha. She had to stop if I get crazy. We just gonna run into the I'm grilling them right now. I'm just going in with mad questions right now. So I want to get your perspective on the time management as well, because you're on the other side of it.
Yeah. I'm actively getting better because I know I could be better at time management.
We all can, shoot.
What helps me a lot is to-do lists. Oh, thank you so much. To-do lists, power lists, and this could be done tomorrow, but at the top list.
Okay.
So just making sure I stick to my guns on when I say something needs to be done.
Okay.
Putting some 5 minutes into it. You know, if I say I'm gonna start it tomorrow, I can do 5 minutes.
Okay.
Whatever that is, I started it. So that's.
Wait, what? I didn't. What'd you say?
You've been giving up basketball.
I know, it sucks. I hate it, but I'm doing what I gotta do.
Okay. So speaking of that, if you had to reintroduce that back into your calendar, how would you handle that with what you're doing with time management?
I gotta be better at time management. Get it done before I go play.
Okay.
That's it. Fortunately, schedule-wise, for going to play, it ends up being at like 10 o'clock at night.
Okay.
So it's not like I gotta do it
those
at
night
2.
runs?
Yeah, okay. It's not like I gotta do it 2 in the afternoon. And then I got a maneuver thing.
You like playing a league? Like an adult league?
No, they just, that's when they open the gym. And
okay. So it's like pickup.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You like that?
Yeah, I wish I could play in the league. I need people to run with.
Fair.
But yeah, no. So I just although I really I gotta understand priorities that don't pay the bills.
Okay.
But it keep me happy.
I was about to say, like
it's
keeps
a balance.
You sane, yeah.
But
he's kind of used it as a reward system. So
he's
gotten everything done, he'll get up and go.
He'll go hoop.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he's like, there's still too much admin stuff to do, this didn't get done, I could probably put some more work in the house. Like he told me last week, like I didn't feel right coming home and leaving. Like my niece is 20, she lives with us, we take care of her. And she's in college, right? So he said he didn't feel right jumping in the house and then jumping out and not having done anything at the home.
In order,
so he didn't go.
Okay.
But other days when he's been in the house, he's finished all the stuff on the to-do list, the admin stuff is taken care of, then he goes, he have fun. And then Sunday nights, sometimes, he'd be there till 2 in the morning.
When's the last time you guys have done like a time study?
No, I don't think we have.
Okay, so do you guys know what a time study is?
Go ahead and explain.
No. So a time study is essentially you look at your entire calendar and basically you just look at where all the time is being allocated.
Like an audit?
To. Exactly. Yeah, it's like an audit essentially, right?
Do.
Yeah, so essentially you look at every single hour of the day. Like I don't know if you guys use Google Calendar. I do everything by Google Calendar. Look at your Google Calendar. Okay, cool. 18 hours went towards this. 16 hours went towards that. Typically, you're going to obviously focus on the most revenue generating activities, right? And then of course the things that keep you sane, right? So it's like for example, for me, like I have my gym time every single Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 12 to 2. That's my gym time. Like, don't talk to me at that time, right? That's why I'm in the gym. And then in the evening, I might go skate or whatever the case may be. But like 9 to 9, like besides that gym time, I'm working. So that allows me to just kind of readjust my time. So I do have those times because like you like to hoop, I love to roller skate. So it's like, and I don't want to compromise that time.
You have ice skate?
Huh?
You have ice skate?
Yeah. Yeah. I just prefer roller skate. I'm not really a fan of the cold. I'm a summer baby, you feel me? But yeah, so it's just like once you do that time study, you'll realize 1, how much more time you have, and then 2, how to better readjust. Because it might come to a point where it's like, hey, look, listen, we're spending a lot of time. I'll just throw something out random, cleaning the venue, right? Or doing setups. Maybe let's look at the budget. Let's see if we can bring in a rental assistant. Right? Boom, that just saved me 8 hours a weekend from going and doing the painting and doing the fixing and doing the setups and this and third. To the point where when I was running BK Event Spaces, we got our setups down to 42 minutes. Like everything was documented to the point where like the team knew exactly where to pick up the tablecloths, charger plates, napkins, marquees, everything. They could set up in 42 minutes and I don't even ever have to be there. Everything's listed on a Google Calendar. It helps you systemize, it helps you document so you can start to buy your time back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, but it starts with that time study of just knowing what's out there. You know what I mean? I got like a couple more questions. All right, cool. So obviously it's a business. It's not easy, right? No. Has there ever been a point, even before or after you guys started, where you wanted to talk yourself out of it? And what caused you to talk yourself out of it, and what caused you to stay in it?
That conversation is very short.
Okay.
It's what the fuck did I do?
Okay.
What I wanted to do. Come on, it's a very short conversation. At least for me, it's like, damn.
It's like a pep talk.
Yeah, like I don't know if I knew. Listen, I didn't know. Let's just come on.
Okay.
Refocus. It's not easy. It's it's stressful. It's rewarding. It's a lot of things at once. But the reward far outweighs the stress.
Yeah.
Whatever, like the possibilities of what we have and what we're able to do moving forward. Thinking of what things are gonna look like 2 years from now.
Wow.
3 years from now, like that. That trumps everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something similar, if you haven't wanted to quit something, you're probably not doing enough.
100%. You have not raised the bar enough. 100%.
So yeah, I mean, what's that conversation like? Yeah, why are we doing this? What are we doing it for? Yeah, I mean, shit, we got to do it. We signed the lease, can't get out of it.
I mean, yeah.
So there's what we want to do, what we got to do. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't really wanted to quit or had those tough conversations,
you're not really moving like that.
Yeah.
Facts. It's so crazy because people think that like the higher you go or the bigger levels you get, you don't have those conversations. And it's like, dude, we're all human. Like I know guys who run $50, $100 million companies who are just like, bro, like I will burn this whole shit tomorrow. And it's like the people think that like, oh, like you're here, so it's not stressful. Like the level of stress just increases.
Yeah.
The level of stress just goes and higher and higher and higher. The only thing is just you just get better at dealing with it, right? And there's gonna come a point where there's an Amin and Anthony that's doing 100K a month that's just like, bro, I used to trip over this? Like, this is a Sunday morning. You know what I mean? Like, your tolerance just grows. And you guys are probably realizing it now. So actually, give me an example of that, of something that used to stress you out that now is just like, bro, this is cake.
I don't know if it's cake yet.
Okay.
We probably still baking the cake.
Still baking it? Okay. Still in the oven? Okay. Real?
But like clients calling in and just whatever issues that they have, just asking for more than what they have allotted themselves.
Okay.
Like, I hear you, but check me out, right? This is like we had this yesterday, the client asking for next week, oh, can we add this and add that? Yes, but that would be at this cost, right? Yes.
So keeping your boundaries.
Right.
Okay.
We can maximize what you want within the package that you have requested, but we're gonna make it as beautiful as you expected, right? So instead of kind of just feeling like, oh my God, they're asking for this and that, that's not it. Like that kind of used to freak me out a little bit. Like, should we do it? Should I add to it? If I add to it, it's gonna go out of the package
profit,
and da. So really just that for me. We had a client this morning saying like they didn't feel like we communicated the security deposit with them properly, but it was 3 adults, 1 adult's paying, the mom signing the contract. So it was like 2 or 3 months ago maybe. So we know that we communicated it, but just handling it, letting them know like, okay, this is what we can do for you. We apologize for the communication breakdown or whatever, but you do still have to pay a security deposit. So
way to go. Ooh, okay.
So we compromised with them. Instead of the 300, we did 150, but have to pay a security deposit.
Yeah.
This is what we can do as an apology since we didn't communicate.
An appeasement, if you will, right?
We didn't communicate, whatever.
Right. You pick your battles.
Picking your battles instead of letting it stress us out. So, in the car, I was like, all right, that conversation's over. We're going to have a good day. And then it's true outside. So then we had to take another deep breath. Don't worry about it. That's not our business. Call Manny. Okay? So now, the other thing is like not taking on things that don't belong to us.
Preach. Preach.
Handyman had called about one of the gutters on the side being disconnected. And I'm like, that ain't our business. Call Manny.
Right.
Tell Manny. And guess what? We ain't hear about it since. Manny fixed that. So that, again, is not our business. So Manny won't be here in the next 20 to 30 minutes.
I'm guessing Manny is like what, the property manager?
Oh,
okay. Okay, real. Okay. So I mean, stemming off of that conversation, stemming off of that question, right? Like, what is one thing? It's actually a 2-part question, right? What is one thing that you realized about the industry after you were in it? Like, hey, I had this idea, and this is what I kind of realized what it was, and it could be good or bad.
A lot more that goes into it than just throwing a party.
Right. Speak on that, please, because I'll give you an example. Like I had a call with the lady yesterday, and And she literally got on the call with me and she's just like, what's the difference between you guys and me just getting a realtor? I'm like, if you think you could just get a realtor, please, by all means. I'm not gonna convince you. So, like, speak on that.
I mean, there's different levels, like in different areas of the process of how to find a venue, not just like everything that goes into it, from the LOIs, from the negotiating, from like the roadmap, to when we're here having the events of, oh, we got to break it down, we got to reset up, we got to calculate inventory, we got to run a business, not just throw a party whenever we want and make money off it.
Yeah.
And there's a lot in between, but it is more than just, I'm gonna set up for a party and take your money.
Right, a big room.
Exactly.
I just post online, 100%.
Exactly. There's a lot more that goes into that, and that's something that I realized. A whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's running a business.
Yeah.
Just like any other business. What would you say?
Well, that's a big one. I really want to say I didn't get caught off guard too much by a lot of things, because you guys have led us like in, this is what you should expect. This is what is coming next. This is what you should be looking out for. So that was very helpful to not be caught off guard by a lot of stuff. But I mean, the logistics for sure, like dealing with the city, dealing with the different contractors, and even dealing with our own landlord, right? Like the communication in between that, and just interpersonal communication with our clients, whoever it is, is a big, just a lot more than like, you know, you have to rely on so many different people for this to come together. It's not just the fact that we have to rely on each other.
Takes a village.
Takes a village. Okay. Last question. Actually, I had two questions. I'm gonna make this my last question. There is an Amina and Anthony on their couch right now. Ain't doing shit. No, I'm playing. But there's an Amina and Anthony out there who they probably been pondering on this for the longest. They've been journaling, manifesting, they've been thinking, talking, watching Event Space Lee Bryan videos on YouTube, all that stuff, but they still have not started. What would you tell them?
In 10 years, you're gonna be sitting in that same spot on your couch. Or you're gonna have a 10-year successful event space with a lot more time for your family.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You know, if you're thinking about it, do it. If you think about it.
Jump in the deep end.
The water don't get less cold just because you wait.
Ooh, that's a bar. I gotta end it there. He's feeling himself now. I gotta end it there. Guys, we are in New Jersey. One more time, let them know where we're at.
We're at the Atria, East Windsor, New Jersey. Go ahead, take it away.
We at the Atria Event Space, East Windsor, New Jersey's #1 pre-event space. Come check us out.
Let's get it. Let's go. You already know what it is, y'all. I'll see you. Peace.